Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Self and Psychology, a series of presentations where we explore the fascinating and ever-evolving field of psychology and its relationship with the concept of the self. And in this episode, we're going to delve into the intellectually stimulating topic of memory. Prepare to be dazzled, delighted, and maybe even a little bit disturbed as we explore the complex inner workings of the human brain. Memory is a fascinating and endlessly complex phenomenon. From our earliest childhood memories to the recollections of our most recent experiences, memory plays a critical role in shaping our identities and our understanding of the world around us. But what exactly is memory? How are memories formed and retrieved? And why is it that we can sometimes remember every detail of a particular moment, while at other times our recollections seem hazy and incomplete? In this episode, we will delve deep into the science of memory, exploring the intricate processes by which memories are created, stored, and retrieved. We will also examine the various factors that can influence the accuracy and reliability of our memories, including the infamous phenomenon of false memories. So sit back, relax, and prepare to have your mind blown as we embark on a journey through the mysteries of memory. Whether you're a seasoned scholar or simply a curious bystander, what's about to follow is sure to be an illuminating and entertaining exploration of one of the most fundamental aspects of human cognition. So how are memories formed and retrieved? If you think about it, memory feels like a mysterious and elusive creature that we rely on every day but know so little about. How do memories form? How are they retrieved? And why do we always forget where we left our keys? Well, my dear friends, the answer lies in the complex and intricate workings of the human brain. You see, memories are formed when the neurons in our brain communicate with each other, creating new connections and pathways. It's like building a bridge, only instead of concrete and steel, it's made of electric impulses and neurotransmitters. But how do we retrieve those memories? Now that's where things get interesting. Have you ever noticed that certain smells or sounds can trigger memories from long ago? That's because our brain stores memories in different areas, and when we experience something that's similar to the original memory, it activates the same neurons and pathways. For example, let's say you had a particularly enjoyable experience at a beach when you were a child. Years later, you visit a different beach and suddenly you're hit with a flood of memories from that first beach trip. It's like your brain is saying, "Hey, I remember this. This is similar to that other beach we went to." But what about those pesky moments when we can't seem to recall something we know we should remember? The infamous tip of the tongue phenomenon. It's like our brain is playing a game of hide and seek with us, teasing us with glimpses of the memory but never quite revealing it. But fear not, my dear friends, for there are ways to coax those elusive memories out of hiding. One method is to focus on the context of the memory. Where were you? Who were you with? What were you doing? Another is to try and associate the memory with something else, like a song or a smell. And if all else fails, there's always the tried and true method of simply waiting for the memory to come back on its own. Hey, it's not the most efficient method, but it's certainly the most patient. So there you have it, dear audience. The fascinating and often mysterious world of memory formation and retrieval. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some more reading to do. After all, there's always more to learn about this intriguing topic we call memory. But can memories change or even go missing altogether? The enigma of human memory can often appear to be nothing short of an enigma, a fascinating topic that has puzzled scientists, philosophers, and the general public alike. We often think of our memories as reliable archives of our past experiences, but the truth is much more complicated than that. You see, memories can be distorted or lost over time. It's not uncommon for people to remember events differently from how they actually occurred. In fact, studies have shown that memories can be influenced by external factors such as suggestions or leading questions. Take the classic game of telephone, for example. You whisper a message to someone and they pass it on to the next person, and so on. By the time the message reaches the last person, it has often been distorted beyond recognition. It's a fun game, but it's also a great demonstration of how easily information can be altered through the process of communication. But it's not just verbal communication that can affect our memories. Our own biases, emotions, and expectations can also play a role. We may remember things in a way that supports our existing beliefs or desires rather than the objective truth. And as time passes, memories can fade, leaving only a vague impression of a feeling of familiarity. Of course, there are some memories that are more resistant to distortion than others. Highly emotional events such as a traumatic experience or a significant life event are more likely to be remembered accurately. This is because they are often encoded more deeply into our brains and are therefore more difficult to forget or alter. But even these memories can be affected by the passage of time. We may forget details or mix up the order of events. And as we age, our memory abilities may decline, making it even harder to recall past experiences with clarity. So what does all of this mean for us? Well, it's important to recognize that our memories are not infallible records of the past. We need to approach them with a critical eye and be open to the possibility that we may not remember things as accurately as we think we do. But that's not to say that our memories aren't valuable. They help to shape who we are and give us a sense of continuity and identity. And even if they are flawed or distorted, they are still a part of our personal history. So to put it all together, the mysteries of human memory are vast and complex. We may never fully understand how our brains store and retrieve information, but one thing is clear: memories can be distorted or lost over time. So let's cherish the memories we have, but also recognize their fallibility and keep an open mind. And who knows, maybe we'll discover even more about the fascinating world of memory in the years to come. Memory is a complex and fascinating phenomenon. From the formation of memories through the intricate workings of our brains to the retrieval of those memories and the ways in which they can be distorted or lost over time, memory is truly a wonder to behold. As we've learned, our brains have an incredible ability to encode and store information, creating memories that can last a lifetime. But we've also seen that memories are not infallible and can be subject to distortion and decay. So the next time you find yourself struggling to remember something or recalling a memory that seems to have changed over time, take comfort in the fact that you are not alone. The fallibility of memory is a natural and unavoidable aspect of our cognitive processes. You never know, perhaps someday we'll unlock the secrets of memory and find ways to enhance our ability to remember or even prevent the loss of cherished memories as we age. Until then, let's continue to appreciate the wondrous and mysterious nature of memory and all the quirks and foibles that come with it. And with that, we've reached the end of this episode. Thanks again for joining us on Self and Psychology. And while you're here, why not check out the links in the description and one of our other videos? And if you really like our work, please consider subscribing and leaving a like and a comment below. It makes for many happy memories for me and the team here. Thank you.